really doesn't cost that much to get into hammocking. Let's assume that you've got more time than money and you just want to see what this hobby addiction is like. Can you try it on the cheap? Absolutely. I'll show you. So what do you need and how cheap can you get it? The first and most obvious thing, the hammock body itself. This bad boy is homemade, DIY, do it yourself. This is about 3.5 yards of some unknown polyester. It cost me $5.91. Let's just round it off and say $6 for the hammock body itself. Yeah, bought it at a fabric store. $6 worth of polyester. I was actually looking for ripstop nylon, couldn't find it. Polyester will do. $6. Got my lovely wife to sew a hem down this side, sew a hem down this side, and sew about a 1-inch hem on each end. And we'll cover that in about 3 seconds. Sewed a hem on the end with about a 1/2-inch channel. Just did 1 row of stitching, and then I put through a common zip tie to make a ball of fabric. Did that at this end, did that at the other end. Not going to show you that because who cares, it's the same thing. And what did I do after that? I'll tell you. Went to DutchwareGear.com, bought some Amsteel. 25 feet of Amsteel run you about, I'll have to look it up and put it somewhere down in the bottom, but let's say about $6 for 25 feet of Amsteel. Heck, let's splurge. Let's get 50 feet. Make it 2 different colors. 50 feet of Amsteel. Price is, I don't know, about $12, let's say. Then, here's the more of the DIY stuff. Made myself a continuous loop. Made myself a whoopee sling. You can't see the whoopee sling, right? So let's back out and show you the whoopee sling. Continuous loop. Made myself out of blue Amsteel. Whoopee sling, made myself. Red Amsteel, goes all the way up. So now you've got your hammock, you've gathered the end, you've only spent $6 or so on the fabric and whatever you had for the little bit of thread you used. You spent another $12 to get some Amsteel. You've looked up on YouTube how to make a continuous loop. You've made 2 continuous loops, one for this end, one for this end. Same thing. So you've got your continuous loops, made yourself 2 whoopee slings. What am I hanging from? Alright, my wife's gonna kill me, but this is a tie-down strap that I found on the side of the highway, and I picked it up, so it's free. I haven't even cut off the big heavy steel loop, but again, I'm not worried about anything but cost, so free. At the other end, another tie-down strap. This one my son-in-law gave me. He was going to throw it out. It's part of a ratchet strap. The ratchet broke. I tied a loop in the end, an instant strap for hanging. So now you've got everything. You've got your connection to the tree. You've got your whoopee sling. I cut this out of an old arrow. Again, I paid nothing for it. You can pick up a trail stick if you want to. So I'm going to say the cost on this is nil. Cost on that was nothing. So far, I've spent what? $12 and $6. I spent about $18 and I've got a working hammock. True, I had to put some work into it, but I've got a working hammock for $18. What about weather protection? We'll do that right after this. What was I talking about? Weather protection. Yeah, the cheapest way I know. Good old poly tarp. Pick them up anywhere. Your big box retail stores. I don't know, Harbor Freight, something like that. Poly tarp. Keep the rain off. Hung it with some paracord. That costs money. Yeah, deal with it. Or go to the dollar store and get a $1 spool of twine and hang it with that. So we've got, let's see, $6 in the hammock body, about 11 or 12 in the suspension, the Amsteel and the free to me tree straps, and whatever a poly tarp cost, and a little bit of some cordage to hang the tarp, and you're set. You're off the ground and you're out of the weather. And this is the cheapest way you can possibly, well, let's not say that. This is the cheapest way I can personally get off the ground. Would I sleep out in this tonight? Abso-freaking-lutely. This is a very comfortable hammock. It's fine. I'm going to need a little bit of warmth. For that, I've got the stuff that I used to use when I was ground camping. That'll work. Is it ideal? No. Is it heavy? Yes. Is it ugly? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But remember our parameters. We just wanted to be cheap, and we just wanted to see if we liked this hammock and stuff. That's about as cheap as I can make it. Your mileage may vary. I'm happy with this. Now, get out of my face and let me lie back and rest from my cheap labors. See ya.